visualization is the beginning of creation. You know, actions are worth more than words. So by their fruits you shall know them, not by what they say that they can do or will do. After it's done, they will know that they did it. So the actual acid test is what did you get accomplished? What did you get done is what counts here. Well, notice that when we talk about desire, belief, and expectancy and love, there are faculties of the right brain hemisphere. And the right brain hemisphere, you have direct control over it when you are at 10 cycles brain frequency. So the exercises that we have come across are to slow down, for slowing down the brain waves, brain frequencies to reach that level and to be able to use it consciously. That dimension, before we came on the scene, used to be called the subconscious. So then actually, truly what's happening, we are learning to use the subconscious consciously. That's what that means. So then it's a mental faculty that belongs to the right brain hemisphere. These are mental faculties, such as we mentioned, desire, belief, hope, or expectancy, and love. But then again, there's something about how to reinforce them besides the repetition. You can have a stronger method for reinforcing these faculties by using visualization. Visualization is the beginning of creation. Visualization is what we have perceived with a sense of sight, biological eyes, then looking or going over that impression made on your brain, which you can do with your eyes closed, meaning recalling, remembering what you have seen. That means going over the impressions made on your brain by your sense of sight, but you can do it with your eyes closed. When this is so, you are visualizing. It's called visualizing, remembering and going over in full detail and color what has been impressed with your biological senses, your biological sense of sight especially, and even with your eyes closed, it's called visualizing. So remembering what you have seen. Now, why did you see whatever that is? Because it was already created. So then again, detecting the created thing with your mind is visualizing, whether it's an impression made with your sense of sight or impressions made by other people thinking, impressions made in the world of the mind, not in the world of physics, can also be detected through visualizing. So detecting the created thing, whether a mind has created it, whether another human being has created those thoughts, at this dimension you can also perceive those thoughts as things, like your sense of sight did with physical things with the left brain hemisphere. So you visualize, you see with your sense of sight, with your left brain hemisphere, you made an impression in your brain, then you take it to 10 cycles and transfer that impression to the right brain hemisphere, and now here you can alter that impression if you need to alter it for whatever reason. Maybe the impression is a faulty one and you want to correct that impression. By correcting it at this dimension, there's a tendency for physics to follow. Now this is the beginning of creation. This is the beginning of doing something with your mind that will ultimately surface in the world of physics. So actually, everything has to be done first in the world of the mind before it can be materialized. Keep in mind, be mindful of the idea that the past is composed of materialized thoughts. The present is a process of materializing thoughts, and the future is composed of conceived thoughts, not yet materialized. You see, they're already conceived in the world of the mind, and through visualization at the alpha dimension, we can detect some of those conceptions that have already taken place in the world of the mind. It's a real existing world. The physical world is a duplicate, is a shadow of what takes place in the world of the mind. So then, the true, most valuable faculties that reign in the world of the mind to be able to accomplish desire, belief, hope, expectancy, and love is visualization. Visualization, then we need to know how to strengthen my faculty of visualization, because I want to strengthen it so by the time or when I do get to my level, meaning through the exercises, to the mental dimension, This is where people take advantage of all these faculties. Once I get there, I know what to do. So practice visualization, even with your eyes open, even with your left brain hemisphere. Whatever you intend to visualize, see it first, then close your eyes and go over what you have impressed in your brain. Even though you are at 20 cycle vibration, the normal natural brain frequency to use the left brain hemisphere, well, even then you start practicing already of what to do later on when you find your level, your alpha dimension, because there it means a real thing. Here it's only a practice. What you see, close your eyes and repeat it mentally, describe it mentally and or physically or verbally, that is, and you are strengthening your faculty to visualize, to be able to know what to do when you have found a way to go to your alpha level and then function from there. So for now, Laura, repeating what you have seen. Keep in mind also, you can also practice when people are reading or talking, when they have mentioned some words that you can make mental pictures of. Make a movie of those mental pictures. Then at this level, with your eyes closed, mental level, go over what you have created. Go over that movie, including those words that you heard and you made mental pictures of, and you made a movie of those mental pictures. And when you do so, do want to describe in full detail and color all that you have perceived with your sense of sight. By so doing, you're practicing visualization. Now, this is before you get, or if you haven't gotten to your alpha level. So remember, the exercises, the countdown exercises in the morning are what eventually will take you to your level. Now, once you have done this, and you start becoming proficient in this dimension, he can then take this book and read the exercises to the rest of the members of the family, and by reading these exercises for a full length of time of 10 hours total time. Maybe you do 20 minutes a day, maybe 20 minutes a week, or whatever. Keep record of the amount of time it took you to read the little blue book. When you get to 10 hours, you can guarantee that your family now, without having to do the countdown exercises, have found the proper dimension to function from their level. And now once at their level, all the techniques that we have explained and are going to explain can function for you. And this is what this visualization means. As another faculty, imagination. We'll cover that a little later.